This is On the Spot Motorsports Media, and I'm here with Andy Fogle. And I tell you what, he has a beautiful red Cavalier sitting over here. I mean, the thing is just sharp. You run an GT H automatic class. Could you tell us a little bit about your car?
Well, it was built in Virginia. A friend of mine in Rustburg, Virginia, built the car, Gary Wild's car, originally. And then I've had had it updated in a guy named Pat Cronenbetter in Ohio, updated it. And then we went from a carburetor engine, 350, to a fuel injector. And the only reason I did that, I got a good friend in Ohio that comes down to the dyno in Charlotte. And when we get ready to dyno it, he gets on there and he adjusts it. Because I can't adjust it. I don't even know how to use a laptop. I can't even use one at all. So.
Yes, sir. And unfortunately, it's pretty much gone that route where everybody has to plug up a laptop to things now to make things work. But I tell you what, it's a beautiful car. Can you tell us a little bit about the engine? What kind of engine do you run?
It's a 350 fuel injector. It's called an L98 engine. There's different versions of it. The one I run has got OEM heads. That's the ones that Chevrolet put on it. They're not very good heads when it comes to reliability. But the guy in Charlotte is able to fix them without welding on it. Most people weld on these heads on these cars. They weld on the exhaust, and they move the exhaust up a little bit because it makes more power when you move the exhaust up. But you can't weld on those heads. There's a girl right down there with a Cavalier right now, got one in there, and they said she's pouring water out of it. I don't know if she's able to get down the track, but she can't. They were pushing it back just now. You can't weld on them.
Right.
It's a known fact, and my guy does not weld on them. He's able to fix them without welding on it, and does a very good job.
How long have you been participating in drag racing?
Oh, well, I'm 76 almost, and so I'm guessing probably over 50 years now. I get it exactly. I was in the 20s when I started.
I tell you what, there's no better sport than drag racing. That's the way I look at it. You know, it's not just always about you, but it's also about the people that you race around with. They all kind of become family.
We do. We got good friends, and then we got some not enemies, but we got competitors that we always want to beat. You know, but if you didn't have friends at the track with you, it wouldn't be much fun.
Yeah, all the friendship goes away when you're on the line, but after the end of the traps, you're back friends again.
That's right. My grandson beat one of my good friends yesterday, and he just got his license this week. But his mother made him come back home yesterday after the race, a wedding party for his sister that he had to come to. And I wish he'd have stayed because he'd never been under the wheel of the car, and he did some hell of a driving yesterday. He beat two very good racers him, and then he had a bad red light in the last time. But if you don't red light, you're not driving good. You're going to red light every now and then.
Yes, sir. It's part of it.
He didn't get too upset about it. I said, that's just one of them things, but he's going to make a hell of a driver. And he's 17 years old. So when you're young like that, your reaction time is way better than anything I can do. And that's the big deal. Not only having a car that'll run exactly what it says it'll run, but also that reaction time on that Christmas tree.
So what's his name so we can keep an eye on him?
Well, his name is Anderson Fogle.
Okay.
Anderson. And he'll be racing some. You know, the racing right now is anything local is over with till the fall. Unfortunately, because we didn't get our engine back till a week and a half ago. So I missed a couple of the races to start with. So we're going to Charlotte 2 weeks. We're going to go to the Nashville event, and I'm going to try to see if they'll let him drive. He doesn't have enough grade points, but I'm hoping they'll let me transfer my grade points to him so he can drive.
Well, I hope that comes true because I tell you what, Charlotte, man, it is a beautiful track. Bruden Smith laid down out there, just close to the speedway, and there's all kinds of things to do in Charlotte. If you want to get a little break from the track, if you got time.
When we race, we stay there, and by the time we leave, we're so tired, we get something to eat, and we get into bed. Anymore at my age, that's what I've been doing right here, just going down to get to the motel as soon as we got something to eat every afternoon. It's wore out.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. Fogle, I'm in the same position. I've been there a couple times. I've always wanted to stop by some of the race shops up there. But, when it's time to get back home, you got to get back home.
That's right. Well, we farmers, and I got a lot going on all the time. A lot going on.
Well, I appreciate you because without farmers, we don't eat.
Well, we do a little bit of peanuts, but mostly yard grass. We grow sod for people's yards, stuff like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, I like bull peanuts. I like peanuts any which way that you can get them. So I appreciate you, and I want to appreciate you for taking time out of your busy day to talk with us. Thank you.
Thank you.